This is the brand new Apple Vision Pro, and today we're gonna be using it to play Madden. And watch all the way to the end of the video because there's a few extra surprises with it. Now, first things first, we gotta open this massive box up, so. To reveal this pretty cool, if not like dystopian looking headset, it is funny how closely it resembles a pair of snowboarding goggles. And while this is an amazing piece of technology, don't get me wrong, it's literally like nothing I've ever used before. You should not buy this thing. Like, for the price of this Vision Pro, you could literally buy a Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and a pretty good gaming PC, and still have $1,500 left over. That's right, this headset cost me $4,000. That's not even a flex. Like, this was a very poor financial decision. Which brings me to the sponsor of today's video. Nobody. That's right, this thing came literally out of pocket.
And I didn't even know what I'd be able to do with it when I bought it.
So yeah, there's no sponsor today. I thought it was worth picking up to make a cool video for you guys because I haven't seen anyone do this yet. So all I ask is just hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, maybe even hit the like button. Oh, which by the way, I was watching an Oompaville video earlier. When he said hit the like button, it did this like animation on the like button that I've never seen before. So in the comments, let me know if you see that when I say hit the like button, and also hit the like button, because why not? It took me a while to figure out how to actually like make this all work. And I'm not gonna lie, it is very cool. Like, this will be unlike any other video I've ever made. So just to kind of illustrate that, we have my normal like gameplay recording in the background currently. But if I turn over to my right, you'll see this gigantic floating screen that I can pick up and put wherever I want. I can put it on the ceiling if I really want to. This is probably the biggest screen I have ever played on in my entire life. But it goes a step further than that. So you'll see that we're at Lambeau Field right now, a nice snowy day. But if we go back to our actual like floating screen here, and I turn this little dial right here, we can actually go and play in the snow. Like, it's a floating screen in the middle of like a wintry day in Yosemite, and I can actually play Madden like this. Oh, and we get the sack there. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like, we are playing on rookie just because like this is extremely difficult. It's also just so trippy to see like a gigantic mountain in front of me, and also not to be able to see a single thing in the actual like room I'm sitting in. I do also have a little bonus surprise that takes this to a whole nother level. But let's say the snow around me is feeling a little too cold. If I tap over here and go to environments, I can actually pick a whole different space. So now we're on the moon. It's just so hard to put this into words how I have this like floating Madden screen, right? But also a gigantic crater in front of me. I know at the start of the video I said, you do not need to get this. And I do stand by that because this is insanely expensive. But like I said, this is objectively very cool. Now, if I can actually manage to play some offense here, I will be very shocked. I know it doesn't seem like it's like a very big difference to like actually playing, but from like a user perspective, this is just a completely different feeling. Also, I just took this off to get a sip of water and like look at the lines on my forehead. We will move on to show you another cool feature in a second, but for now, I'm gonna throw this touchdown to Christian Watson. We're no longer in the snow like we are in Lambeau Field here, but I do think it's pretty safe to say that this is the first touchdown like ever caught in space. See, Jordan Love doesn't have gravity apparently. That was a terrible joke. I am sorry for that one. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This thing is pretty cool, but it's really not that different so far. Like, I'm just using a controller in a VR kind of space. But this is where it gets pretty cool. First things first, what we're gonna do is actually switch over to Joshua Tree. You know, we have our little California backdrop while we're in SoFi Stadium in LA. So now the cool thing about what I can do here is I can bring up a kind of virtual controller on screen where I can basically grab the joysticks, snap the ball. I have my left stick here, and I'm running with Kyron Williams. This is why we're playing on rookie, because this is insanely difficult. Basically, the way it works is that wherever my eyes look like in the Vision Pro, so like right here, I'm on the left stick, then I'm going to X to snap the ball. I still have the left stick, then I can run upfield there. And I'm not gonna lie, it is much easier to throw the ball than it is actually to run it. Sorry, backwards. Much easier to run the ball than it is to throw the ball, because what I basically have to do is snap the ball and never look at my receiver, because if I look at the receiver and then have to go back to the button, it's nearly impossible. But it is pretty insane. I'll try to look up here, wait for it. Okay, back to X. I think I have Cooper Kupp. He's wide open. Okay, he does catch it. it for the first down. Yeah, it is pretty insane that this is even something that is possible. I don't think I can juke, but I do think that I can get a rushing touchdown here. Ah, so close. With Kyron Williams right up the middle, I think we do. Okay. I mean, that is pretty cool. No controller in the hand, just these weird virtual controls that I'm using, and I am able to score a touchdown with my eyes and my hands. I mean, I guess you kind of need that to like use a controller too, but I think you get the point. Maybe what I have to do is actually just like really try to hold down the button. Okay, so that was bullet pass. Now we can run upfield with Cooper Kupp. I'm learning as I go, and I think we can, yep, we can actually preview the play if I look at R2 here, and then we snap it, and I am trying to hit Puka Nacua there. That's a bullet. Okay. Fourth down though, we are gonna go for it. I want Cooper Kupp. I think I got it. We did it. We actually threw a touchdown with this insane controls in the middle of the desert, but we actually got it done. So let's do something crazy and actually play online. Jay Banks, I don't know if you could hear me here, but I'm playing on an Apple Vision Pro in VR. I mean, it should come as no surprise. This is extremely harder. Third down, we're blitzing with Dre Greenlaw. I actually kind of took him out of position there. Oh, they don't get the first down. I mean, I think he's gonna go for the QB sneak. I put Dre Greenlaw right over him. Is he trying to get me to jump? No, he's not. Oh, we did it. Genuine excitement because I knew he was going for it and I actually got through the line with Dre Greenlaw and made the play. That is the best thing I've done defensively so far. Let's try to switch this run to the left side instead. Okay, we did. Now let's see if we can actually score a touchdown online. Juke. No. Okay. Just like getting my eyes to sync on exactly where I need it to go is the very difficult part. This is going to be a risky one for this headset. R1. Throw the ball. Nope. Didn't do it. I knew the screen was going to be a bad idea. Let's see if we can. No, that's a pick. I threw it right to him. I very much telegraphed that. You know what? To make it a little more immersive, we're going to switch to this camera view. It actually kind of makes it a little bit easier because then I'm just running forward, but he still gets the first down. Let's see if we could stop him here though. Nah, they get the touchdown to Devontae. It's almost like blitzing every play is a bad idea, but also, is any of this a good idea? Let's give it one more try on offense with the 49ers. Oh my God, we actually gained a lot of yards there. Throwing the ball is where things just go like completely to hell, and another 9-yard gain there. What about with Debo? Can we run it with him? Tap X. Oh, and we get the first down. Okay, so I can never basically throw the ball, but running the ball, that's the money. Now, if his corner doesn't drop, Jawan Jennings should be wide open there. And he is. Oh my God, please go. Score a touchdown. See, like the philosophy of what I see in the game stays the same. It really only comes down to if I can actually execute the play while actually using this thing. The hilarious thing to me though is that Jay Banks here has no idea what's going on. Did not mean to snap the ball there, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Kittle, please do something here. And another pick. Okay, like I'm not surprised, honestly. You know what? Obvious answer. It's because I was the 49ers when I should have been the Chiefs, and we're gonna run into our own guy there. You know, we can get flamed for playing on rookie, but we are playing online and right now carving him up with Pacheco. If I can somehow throw the ball, throw it to, oh my God, he's wide open. And we scored a touchdown online with the Apple Vision Pro. All right, so it's a few days later. I wanted to finish editing this video and watching all the footage to give my final thoughts on it. So I think I have like 2 main points on this. The first being that I did actually have a lot of fun using this thing. It looks a lot better in the headset compared to the screen recordings of it, which that part didn't really surprise me, but it is very immersive. Like you do feel like you are in the stadium playing the game. So if you have a Vision Pro, I recommend trying it. But the $4,000 price tag on this thing is a deal breaker. I think gaming on these things does have like a long way to go, especially when you consider the fact that there is an NFL licensed VR game for the Quest, and that thing costs like $400. And even like the Apple apps that are made for this thing are very cool, but it does feel very much like a toy to me. A very, very, very expensive toy. So with all that said, I would personally recommend waiting for like the 2nd or 3rd iteration of this. And I would say don't get it. Or I don't know, get it. I'm not your dad. Do whatever you want. But anyway, please subscribe, like the video, help me feel better about the sadness and stress that this video is gonna do poorly, and I spent $4,000 for nothing. But with all that said, I'll see you guys next time. Be good people.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?